life's like a movie. We don't care about what the rules be. When I looked in the mirror, I could see things clearer. Now you know who's the true me. I'm truly phenomenal. Believing is optional. The facts speak for themselves.
But I appreciate it, dude. Thank you for the questions. Next up is a new Q&A question asker. But it is Raining Blood's channel. That is the name of the channel, which is funny to me. I know friends with him on Facebook. Is my friend Mark. What's up, dude? There's a lot of Mark. I know a lot of Marks. And I'm not being mean when I say that. I actually know a lot of Marks. Mr. Beatles' name is Mark. Your name is Mark. Good God. He says, another nice Q&A video, man. I actually do enjoy watching these from you every now and then. Even though I never commented or posted questions myself until now. Yo, you should comment more on my videos, dude. For real. If you watch them, let me know what you think on any of the videos, man. You feel free. Like, I like talking to you. You seem like a cool guy, so come around more often, dude. I respond to most comments on my videos, so let's get into this. First question that you have. Do I think John Cena versus Undertaker should close WrestleMania 34? He thinks it should, honestly. Honestly, no. I'm not even sure if Taker's going to come back at this point. If he does, it'll probably be for like a brawl with Cena or something. Because they haven't even announced officially that this is a match. So he might come out, probably dressed as a American Badass, beat the shit out of Cena in the crowd, fight through the fucking stadium. Who the fuck knows? But close WrestleMania? No way. The build has not been sufficient enough for that match or fight or whatever it's gonna be. So, question 2: am I a fan of superheroes? If you're okay with non-wrestling, of course, man. Just nothing politics or religion. You can pretty much ask me anything besides those two topics. Am I a fan of superheroes? Not really. Like I'll watch a superhero movie here and then. I'm a big Batman fan. I love The Dark Knight. That was a fantastic movie. I loved Black Panther. That was a really good movie. That fucking movie was awesome. It kept my... Oh, man. Fuck, that was so good. Killmonger is fucking sick. It's a shame they fucking... No! Almost just gave a spoiler. Good God, what's wrong with me? But, yeah, like, I'll watch a superhero movie now and then, but I'm not really, like, a fanatic about it. Question 3. Do I think the DC Extended Universe will ever be as good as the Marvel Cinematic Universe? I feel like the DCEU's fight is long over, to be honest. I guess. I don't follow that, man. I really don't. I don't follow DC and Marvel shit. Honestly, I would, but I don't have the time in my day to follow that stuff. Between work, my YouTube channel, family, trying to keep, stuff going on a personal level, if you know what I mean. Like, I just don't have time for that stuff, dude. I wish I did. Um, but Marvel seems to pretty much crush DC at this point. Uh, so I don't like. They got the Avengers, they got Iron Man, fucking Spider Man, Batman. Oh, is Batman part of Marvel or is he DC? I honestly don't know at this point. They got Iron Man, Captain America, Avengers. They got fucking Black Panther. Like they're fucking set for a long time with these movies. So yeah. Um. Question 4. How do I deal with toxic family members that I resent coming to visit on a weekend? Uh, Simple. I don't have family members that come visit for me on a weekend. I'm only ever really around my immediate family, so I don't have family that visits us. None of them want to visit us because of my dad. So, because he's the toxic one. I wish I could get away from him, but he's a psycho. Um, and your final question: am I a fan or a hater of John Cena? I used to be a hater, but over the past few years, I have come to respect Cena's work ethic, his ability to work with the younger talents in the WWE, making them look like superstars. His feuds with guys like Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens, Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, AJ Styles. Just his matches with Roman last year were good. Like he's pushing 40. He's in his early 40s, and he's probably at his best right now in terms of putting on awesome matches. So just goes to show that the best only get better with age. But thank you for the questions, dude. Please comment anytime you want. Like, seriously. Oh, thank you for the questions, dude. Next up, it is Raining Blood's channel. My buddy Mark. What's up, dude? I'm sorry to hear that your Facebook got suspended. Uh, let me know if you want me to let people know or not. I can do that if you want. Anyway, I left a comment on your questions. Just future heads up if you ever leave questions. Uh, a maximum of 5 questions. I'm gonna answer all your questions, but just to let you know, you didn't know. 5 questions max. Okay, man. I'm still gonna answer all your questions though, since I didn't get a lot. Question 1. He's got a lot of questions, by the way, guys. So be patient. Question 1. Do I see Okada holding the IWGP title until at least Wrestle Kingdom 13? No, I don't. I see him losing that at Dominion. I don't know who it's going to be against, but I believe he will lose it at Dominion. He'll be a part of the G1. He'll win the G1, and then he'll probably get it back at Wrestle Kingdom 13. I can see that happening. I can honestly see that happening. Question 2. Am I excited for Avengers Infinity War? You know I'm hyped for that, boy. Not really. I don't watch a lot of superhero movies, like I said last week, dude. If I was into that, I'd probably be really excited. I can see why you would be. Apologize for my dad. Don't know if you heard that caught on camera. But no, I'm not into that stuff, man. Superheroes aren't really my thing. Question 3. Does Jabber Mahal's finisher piss you off as much as it does me? It really pisses me off how overprotective they are of that bullshit ass stupid finisher. They act like it's harder to kick out of harder to kick out of than an attitude adjustment from the top of a ladder onto a flaming table with thumbtacks underneath. That's probably a huge exaggeration, but you know what I mean. On top of that, they're having legendary wrestlers being beat with it in less than 10 minutes. Oh, it doesn't piss me off as much as it does you, but to have guys get beat by a full Nelson slam, essentially. Come on, I don't even know how it goes. I think it's just a full Nelson slam. But it's bullshit. You got guys like fucking Orton losing to it, fucking Bobby Roode, Rusev. I think it's ridiculous. Like, it's not really worth protecting. It's a shit move. It's a full Nelson slam. If you sit down with it, it's the fucking Bubba Bomb. Like, come on. Ridiculous, man. But I don't hate it nearly as much as you do, clearly. Good God. Oy. Your next question. What are some of my favorite TV shows and cartoons? Okay. TV shows. Law and Order SVU. CSI. In terms of comedies, Big Bang Theory, How I Met Your Mother. What else? WWE, of course, is on TV, so I'll count it. In terms of cartoons, I'm typically an old school guy, so like Rugrats, Doug, Hey Arnold, Cat Dog, Our Real Monsters, stuff from Nickelodeon back in the day. Next question. What is something that would ruin wrestling for me? For example, a certain wrestler winning WWE Championship, a jobber squashing someone like Goldberg, something like that. I can't really think of anything now. To be honest, I thought something like Taker losing his streak would have been it for me. But, no. Honestly, the only thing that they could do... Hold on, guys. Sorry. Sorry about that. Only thing that they could really do is make it too kid-friendly. I don't know if I could deal with that. Like, I don't know. I honestly don't know if anything will ever stop me from watching wrestling. Maybe if I just grow out of it over time. Maybe. Nothing that the wrestling business could do, really, that they haven't already done, for fuck's sake. Next question. Do you think John Cena will end up breaking Triple H's record for most pay-per-view main events? Yeah, probably. I don't know what the record is and what Cena's on, but probably, maybe. If it's close, I wouldn't see any reason why not. I mean, it's John Cena, for God's sake. Next question. And do you think Cena will win the Intercontinental Championship and his 17th world title before he retires from wrestling? Intercontinental title? I don't think so. His 17th world title? Yes. Yeah, he'll win that. He'll break Flair's record before it's all said and done. But the IC belt, not too sure about. Your next question is favorite candy. Very fucking random. Favorite candy. If I had to pick one, God, changes all the time, to be honest. I think last time someone asked me, I said Reese Cups. Kind of indifferent on them right now. So I will say my favorite candy right now, probably Kit Kat. I'll go with Kit Kat. Why not? Your next question. Least favorite holiday? Christmas. If you want to know why, I did a rant video about this during Christmas time. It's on the channel. On the playlist called Rant Videos. Go find it. It's the last one on the playlist. Go watch it, and you'll find out why. Christmas is my least favorite holiday. Next one. What are my thoughts on New Zealand, where I'm from? Oh, from New Zealand. Nice. I don't really have many thoughts on New Zealand. Don't want to seem mean, but I always figured people from New Zealand were just Australians, to be honest. I'm not being. That's genuinely how I was for years. I thought it was like a little. I thought it was a city in Australia. To be honest, I'm not kidding. For years, until I looked at a map, I'm like, oh, it's a country off the coast of Australia. Oh boy, I'm a fucking moron. Really, the only thing I know about New Zealand is that you guys are called Kiwis, and I know that the bushwhackers are from there. That's all I really know about New Zealand. Other than that, I have nothing. Got no clue. So, next up, have I met any wrestlers? He's met John Cena when WWE came to New Zealand in 2016 backstage, and it was the best moment of his life. And he will always hold that memory close to his heart. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I wish I had met someone as big as John Cena. Have I met any wrestlers? Yeah, I met. Who was it? It was Stevie Richards, King Kong Bundy, and there was somebody else. I know there was somebody else, but I can't remember who it was. I met them at like a signing at this restaurant that used to be in the mall down the street from my house. My dad actually got to go back and talk to King Kong Bundy because they're friends. They grew up around each other down at the Jersey Shore. It was fucking awesome. I didn't meet him, but my dad got to talk to him. I was about this close to being run over by Lance Storm and Tommy Dreamer once. I don't know if that counts as meeting them, but at a ECW house show, Philadelphia National Guard Armory, almost got run over. So I don't know if that counts for anything. But yeah, those are the only ones I've met. There's a bunch that I would love to meet though. And your final question: what would you say your 3 favorite things are? His are superheroes, wrestling, and video games. My number 1 favorite thing in the world is my girl. I love her with all my heart. I can't wait till she's back up here from where she's at. Babe, I know you're not watching this, but I love you very much. And I can't wait to see you when you get back. Second is my family. I love. They're my favorite people to be around. They're supportive. They keep me grounded. When I get too emotional, I get too, full of myself. They ground me. Not like grounded, like ground me, but like bring me back down. And my third favorite thing is wrestling. It's my passion. It's what I love watching. I love talking about it. I love making videos about it. It's what I'm here to do. It's what I'm here to talk about. So, sorry if that's corny or cheesy, but it's how I fucking feel. You don't like it? There's the fucking unsubscribe button. Click it and don't come back. Comment. Also, I'm glad that you mentioned you love The Dark Knight in the previous Q&A because it is no problem, dude. Like, you asked me, so I told you. I didn't know it was your favorite movie of all time or anything, but goddamn, dude. I'm just glad that you take the time to watch my videos, man. You're a good friend. You're a good dude. I appreciate you. So, thank you for your questions. Just remember, 5 max from now on, dude. Alright? Can't keep doing it like this, you know what I mean? Um, Up next is It Is Raining Blood's channel. Another Mark. I'm not calling you Mark. That is your name, Mark. Oh, God, I'm cringe. Thank you for the questions, my man. I appreciate it. Question 1. Do you think 2018 will be NXT's best year yet? I mean, just look at the last 2 matches of TakeOver Philadelphia and pretty much all of TakeOver New Orleans. Holy crap, man. I don't know. 2015 and 2016 were good years, man. Oh no. I mean, if do I think it will be? Yes, based on the first 4 months of the year, this year so far. Yes, it will be. The stories, the talent, the just everything, man. It's got the potential to be really good. It got a lot of big stars from the indies came in. The War Raiders, Ricochet, Adam Cole, fucking Red Dragon, EC3. Oh my god, just so many good talents. Plus you got Velveteen Dream, Aleister Black. You've got fucking, not to mention the women. The women's division is kind of lacking right now, but still, man, it's a good roster still. So it's got the potential. Do I think it will? Yes, but we'll have to wait and see. Question 2. Do you love the Grand Theft Auto games? No, I don't. They are an abomination. They are garbage. They promote nothing but violence. I hate them with a passion. The only good thing about the Grand Theft Auto games are the soundtracks for the radio stations in the game. Other than that, I will never play a Grand Theft Auto game. I never have, never will. I hate it. Although I do have a Grand Theft Auto 5 poster I got for free at work. Does it make me a hypocrite? A little bit, yeah. If so, which would be your favorites in the series? For him, they're Grand Theft Auto 5, 4, and San Andreas. No, don't have a favorite because I don't like the games, dude. Sorry. Question number 3. Favorite women's wrestler of all time? For him, it's probably Charlotte Flair, and I'm so happy it was her who broke Asuka's streak. Me too, man. I'm glad that she's the one who broke Asuka's streak. She's the only one, believably, who could. I mean, unless you wanted to save it till SummerSlam for like a Ronda Rousey, but if it had to be at Mania, if it had to be someone, I'm glad it was Charlotte. Favorite women's wrestler of all time that I've seen, anyway. The Fabulous Moolah. No, not the Fabulous Moolah. I joke. I would have to probably go with kind of an oddball answer. My favorite women's wrestler to watch all time, like if you were saying currently, it'd be Charlotte too. But all time, I'm gonna go with Victoria. She had the look, the athleticism, the strength and size. She had the strength and size of a man, and yet had all the womanly features, if you know what I mean. She was tough as fuck, but she was sexy as hell too, man. Oh my god, she could kick your ass and then fuck you all night. Good God, what a woman. That's a woman for you right there. And I'll take her any day of the week. For going current favorite women's wrestler, it's Charlotte Flair. Next question. Favorite wrestling match you saw live in person? For him, it's either Cena versus Styles or Rollins versus Reigns. You lucky son of a bitch. I hate you for getting to see Cena and Styles live. You fucker. And Rollins Reigns. Damn you. Oh, you prick. Favorite match I saw live in person? Well, I was at the episode of SmackDown where Batista had to vacate the world title because of an injury, and they had the 20-man battle royal where Angle came out. He defected from Raw, came to SmackDown, won the title. So that is up there. I also remember on that show they had Benoit versus Randy Orton, who was substituting for Booker T in a best of 7 series. I remember that match was also really good. I went back and watched it on the network the other day because I was looking up stuff for Kurt Angle's title wins, and I was watching the show. I mean, why not? There was only 2 matches plus Piper's Pit. That was a fucking amazing match. I don't know how I forgot about it until I rewatched the show because I was there in the crowd. I saw this masterpiece. It was fucking amazing. I didn't realize to put it on Benoit's top matches list. I definitely one of Randy Orton's best matches. That fucking was so good. Oh. So I would probably have to go Benoit versus Orton from, I want to say it's either the first or second SmackDown of 2006 if you go on the network. It's either the first or second one on the network. If you go back and watch it, you watch that Benoit versus Orton match. It is great. They had underrated chemistry, by the way. And your final question. Last night, I wrote down a bunch of my dream WrestleMania main events. What do you think of them? And he proceeded to give me 19 dream main events of his. Good Christ, dude. Let's go through them. What do I think? Cena versus Punk. Should have happened back at 29. Shame it didn't. Dream WrestleMania main event of mine as well. Cena versus Rollins. Again, is a good match. I would pay to see it, honestly. They have good chemistry. Decent. I would like to see it as main event. Cena versus Taker. We saw it this year. It went 3 minutes. Do you really want to go through that again? But in their prime, absolutely. Taker versus Styles. The Phenom versus the Phenomenal One. Makes a lot of sense. If anybody can pull one more great main event out of Undertaker, it's damn sure going to be AJ Styles. Styles versus Rollins. Not actually sure if this match has ever happened. If it has, and I'm forgetting about it, someone let me know so I can go watch it. Thank you. But it would be a great one. Lesnar versus Bryan. Ultimate David versus Goliath story right there. I don't know if you have Bryan go over or not, but Bryan versus Cena. Absolutely. Like, really? Are you kidding me? Come on. Punk versus Bryan. Another easy one. Like, I would pay thousands of dollars to see Punk versus Bryan in the main event of Mania. Absolutely. Rollins versus Reigns. I don't really want to see Reigns in another main event. Not gonna lie. Rollins versus Nakamura. Sure. I would have to see the build for that one, though. Miz as a face against Andrade Cien Almas as a heel. Wow. Miz as a face. No, I don't like Miz as a face, dude. Fuck that. Fuck Miz as a face. Andrade as a heel? Sure. Why can't you do a heel versus heel match? I mean, the fans are probably going to cheer the Miz anyway. So, technically, he will be a face then. And whatever. EC3 versus Seth Rollins. Maybe. I guess. I don't see the appeal in that match. Miz versus EC3. Promos alone would be awesome. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes. EC3 versus Drew McIntyre. Pretty sure we got that in Impact Wrestling. If we did, I'm sure they had somewhat decent chemistry. So, with the right build, sure. Cena Hogan. Definitely. Cena Hogan. That's all I gotta say. Come on. Miz versus McIntyre. No. No, I don't agree with that one. McIntyre versus Rollins. Absolutely. Give that the right build. Absolutely. Cena versus EC3. Not really. No, I don't. No, I don't. No. And Seth Rollins versus The Miz. Sure. Why not? There are tons more I could think of, but those are what I have so far. I had a lot of fun thinking of all those dream main events of mine. Nope. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad. Appreciate all friends of people on my Facebook blog, man, but I'll probably just can't wait for the next Q&A, my dude, especially your answer to my 5th question. Yeah, I bet, you son of a bitch. 19 fucking matches? You little son of a bitch. Oh, I'm gonna beat your ass if I ever meet you. Put you in the STF, make you tap, and I'll put it on better than your boy Cena, too. Lock the arms, bitch. Yeah. I'm just fucking with you. Anyway. Thank you for the question, my dude. Appreciate it. Thank you for the questions. Next up is It Is Raining Blood's channel. Thank you, my dude. Go show him some support. He deserves a lot more subs than he's got. He thanks me for answering his questions in last week's Q&A. No problem. Loved your answers. Thank you, my dude. I appreciate it. So let's see. Question 1. What are some WWE moments that pissed a lot of people off, but you loved? For him, it's Nikki Bella beating AJ Lee's Divas Championship reign. Dude. Ooh. And The Miz beating Ryder to win the IC title on Raw after WrestleMania 32. That would be moments that pissed a lot of people off, but I liked. Oh. Mm. I can't really think of any, no. Lesnar Goldberg at WrestleMania 20 pisses a lot of people off. I like it. I don't love it, but I like it. Warrior squashing Triple H in like a minute. WrestleMania 12 pisses a lot of people off. I love it. I love Warrior squashing Triple H. Yeah. I can't really think of anything else besides that. Yeah, no, nothing. I can't. Yeah, sorry about that, man. Question 2. Favorite WWE finisher of all time? For him, it's the Attitude Adjustment because he's a big Cena fan. My favorite WWE finisher. If I had to pick one, might be the Tombstone pile driver. Just something about it. I don't know if it's because it's for the Undertaker doing it or what, but it's just something about it, man. Second would probably be the GTS because Punk is my favorite, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, if not my favorite. So, question 3: would I ever consider watching his WWE 2K18 Universe Mode series and commenting your thoughts, maybe even giving your star ratings for the matches? I'm not trying to force you to do that or anything. I'll be respectful if you aren't interested or whatnot. I mean, I can watch. I would consider watching it. I don't know about leaving star ratings or anything. I'm not really into watching wrestling game videos. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I watch so much wrestling that anything video game related just doesn't hold up or doesn't seem realistic. You know what? I don't know. I'm not into wrestling games anymore. I used to be, but everything got so repetitive in gaming. So I got bored of the games. I really did. Like I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any way, but I'll watch. I'll definitely watch, and I'll leave some comments on what I like or don't like if I have the time. I normally I don't comment on a lot of videos, so but I'll try. I'll try. Um, Next question. If any, what food/drink do you have during WWE pay-per-views? For him, he has popcorn and Gatorade for most of them, but he has a lot more stuff for WrestleMania. Normally for me on pay-per-views, I like to have uh, like some chips, some pizza, some beer. Uh, yeah, I know, right? Oh, I'm gonna be straight edge for life. Yeah, I know, I'm a hypocrite. I gave in to peer pressure, but eh, at least I don't do drugs. So, but yeah, I'll have like a 6 pack, a beer. I'll have some pizza, some chips. Uh, I don't know, anything I really can think of, get my hands on. So, but of course I'm a big fat fuck, so you could expect that. Um, Next question: thoughts on his top 20 favorite wrestlers of all time list? Okay, let's go through this. Number one, John Cena. Number two, CM Punk. Three, Undertaker. Four, Shawn Michaels. Five, Daniel Bryan. Six, Chris Jericho. Seven, Bret Hart. Eight, Edge. Nine, Seth Rollins. 10, The Rock. 11, Kurt Angle. 12, AJ Styles. Damn. Hello. Okay. 13, Brock Lesnar. 14, Benoit. 15, Eddie Guerrero. 16, Stone Cold Steve Austin. He'd be in my top five. 17, Triple H. Really? 18, Christian. 19, Kevin Owens. And 20, Kazuchika Okada. How you don't have Tanahashi in there? Well, sorry. Um, your list is fine. I agree with most of it. Um, um, how you have Okada in there, not Tanahashi, kind of. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I'm not gonna shit on your opinion now, man. That's your favorite wrestlers. Yours is different than mine, obviously. Punk would be near the top, probably at number one. Austin would be probably number two. So there you go, man. Looking forward to your answers, especially. No problem, dude. I appreciate any and all questions. You know that, man. Uh, so yeah, thank you for the questions. Who's up next? We have next set of questions is from It Is Raining Blood. This channel. Thank you, my man. He says, "Hey man, sorry I didn't come in on the last Q&A. Time goes by so fast. I didn't even realize it was time for the next one already. It's cool, dude. You ain't gotta comment every week if you can't. It's fine. So let's just go on with this week's Q&A. First question: do you like the cereal Fruit Loops? You got some random fucking questions, dude. Um, but I like it. Yeah, Fruit Loops are good. Actually, they're really good. I like Fruit Loops. I like Honeycomb, Golden Grams. Pretty much all of the sugary cereals except for Lucky Charms. The marshmallows are really like hard and shit. And I don't put milk in my cereal because I don't like soggy cereal. But yeah, I like Fruit Loops. What? I haven't had them in a while though. Oh well. Question two. Why were you surprised about Triple H being on my favorite wrestlers of all time list out of curiosity? He's had a ton of amazing matches. Respect your opinion. I wasn't surprised that he was on your list. I was surprised that you liked him, considering you seem to be one of the smarter wrestling fans out there. I figured you would hate him because of the burying he's done. The golden shovel everyone talks about. I figured you wouldn't like him as much. I don't know. Sorry if I offended you with that or not. I don't know, but like he's on my top favorite wrestlers list too. Like I'm not gonna lie, he's one of my favorites too. I just figured you wouldn't like him considering that stuff. Um, Question 3. Speaking of my favorite wrestlers of all time list, my honorable mentions would be Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega, Randy Orton, Hulk Hogan, Batista, and Davey Richards. Thoughts? Really? Davey Richards? Really? He wouldn't even make it in my honorable mentions. He wouldn't make it near the honorable mentions of the honorable mentions. That motherfucker sucks. Oh, dude. Oh, I hate Davey Richards. I hate Eddie Edwards. Oh. They're so bland, so boring. Like, people call Benoit, Guerrero, Malenko, they call them vanilla midgets. That's a vanilla midget. Okay? He is vanilla. He's a midget. He's fucking boring. Eddie Edwards is a bit better, but not much. The other 5 guys I had no problem with. I like all of them for different reasons. They're good. Fucking Davey Richards. God. Davey Richards. Wow. Okay. Next question. Serious question. Hope you don't mind me asking. Thoughts on pornography? Honestly, got no problem with porn. If you're alone and you have certain needs that need to be met, put on some porn. Handle your business. I don't care. I like pretty much any porn, really. Other than some of that really weird, nasty, weird shit. Ugh. Just, like, some shit out there that I would never watch. Ever. But everybody watches porn. They just don't have the balls to admit it. But I do, because I watch porn. Get that image in your head. And your final question. How happy or pissed would I be if Brock vs. Roman for the Universal title was once again the main event of WrestleMania 35 next year? They do that, I'm done. I'm not watching it. I don't care if Roman wins. I don't care if he kills Brock in the middle of the ring. I'm not watching it if it happens again. Roman's done. He's beyond broken at this point. I don't care about Roman anymore. So, thank you for the questions, man. I do appreciate it. Next up is... So, thank you for the questions, dude. I appreciate it. Next up, it is Raining Blood's channel. What is up, dude? I appreciate it. Question 1. Do you think at WrestleMania 35 we'll finally get someone that isn't Roman Reigns in the main event? He does like Roman Reigns, but he's sick of his push. Honestly, they've taken it too far at this point. Also, I totally agree with what you said if he main events again next year versus Brock. Honestly, I do. I do see somebody that's not Roman in the main event of 35. I see, and don't ask me why I see this or how I see this. I see Seth Rollins as Universal Champion heading into WrestleMania 35. I see him going one-on-one with... Do I want to say this? I see Seth Rollins going one-on-one at WrestleMania 35 for the Universal title against Sami Zayn. I said that. I see it happening. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me why. I see that happening. Do I think it will happen? Probably not. But I see it happening in my head. So, I'm going to say it. You guys can think I'm crazy. And for the most part, I am fucking crazy. But Rollins will be Universal Champion at WrestleMania 35. And you can quote me on that and see if I'm right in 11 months' time. Question 2, do I think Seth Rollins will ever win a Royal Rumble and or main event WrestleMania? He doesn't really count WrestleMania 31 as him main eventing, honestly. No, he didn't main event. It was that was all Lesnar and Reigns, man. He just stole the moment. Winning a Royal Rumble? Do I think he will? Yes. It'll probably be 2 years from now, maybe. Main event WrestleMania, yes, he will main event this year's WrestleMania coming up. In my opinion. Question 3: would I consider watching his upcoming movie Batman Reborn? Planning to release it on July 18th, which will be the 10-year anniversary of The Dark Knight releasing in theaters. I did not know you were making a movie. I would consider it. Is it gonna be a YouTube thing? Is it gonna be in like theaters? Is it gonna be on like Netflix? I gotta know how you're releasing this, so I can check it out. You know. But I'd consider watching it. Why not? Question 4: what movies have I seen in theaters this year? He's seen Black Panther, Pacific Rim, Ready Player One, and Avengers: Infinity War so far. I have seen Black Panther with a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine. I want to see Ready Player One. I heard it was really good, and I'm gonna try and see Infinity War on either Saturday or Sunday. I told you that on Facebook the other day. So far it's just Black Panther, but I'm hoping to see the other two before they're out of theaters. And your final question: would you mind if I ever did a compilation video of you answering my Q&A questions? I don't know why you would want to do a compilation video of me, because I'm nobody on this site, honestly. But if you want to, man, as long as you give me credit, I don't give a shit what you do. And that goes to anybody who watches any of my videos. You can use any of my videos anywhere you want, whether it be my little slideshow reviews or videos where I'm talking on camera. You can use my videos anywhere you want, as long as A, you ask me first, and B, you give me credit when you use it. That's all I ask. You ask me first, and you give me credit when you repost it. That's it. It's not a hard thing to do, I don't think. Like, as long as you ask permission and you give credit to who the original video is from, then we're all good. You can use any video of mine you want. So, thank you for the questions, dude. I appreciate it. Next up is It Is Raining Blood's channel. Raining Blood! Anyway, thank you for the questions. Thanks for answering my questions. Once again, my man. I am definitely going to make that compilation video one day, so thank you for giving me permission. You're welcome. Here are my questions. Okay. Question 1. My top 2 dream matches would be Okada versus Cena and Brett versus Kurt Angle. I'm not sure which dream match I love more. I'm leaning more towards Cena versus Okada. Do you think that could be an amazing match? I can see them having amazing chemistry. For example, I see Cena doing the shoulder block, cutting back, where he lands the first shoulder block, but when he goes for the second, Okada counters it with a drop kick, and Cena countering the Rainmaker into an attitude adjustment. Thoughts? That is probably the dream match of dream matches, in my opinion. If I could have that match happen in any arena, anywhere, I don't care where. Just give it to me. Give those guys like 35, 40 minutes to work an amazing match. They could create just magic. You know? Question 2. These are some matches that I realistically see as the main event of WrestleMania 35 next year in 2019. Could you please give your thoughts on them? Okay. Lesnar versus Reigns. Jesus. He says, I'm seriously scared about this. You better be, brother. Because it's not good if that happens. If it happens, I will not review it. I refuse. I am so sick of seeing Lesnar Reigns. They go fuck themselves. John Cena versus The Undertaker. Why? There literally is no reason to do this match anymore. Taker beat him in 3 minutes. It's about as far as he can go. So, no. If it happens, no. I will boycott. Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey. Now that is a good one. But in my opinion, it only works if one or both of them are a women's champion. So, Charlotte being SmackDown Women's Champion, Ronda being the Raw Champion. That's the way I see it working. But either way, if that happens, one of the major horsewomen versus one of the other major horsewomen battling it out, I can see it. I could realistically see that happen. And I would pay for it. Whoa. Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley. No, will never happen. Lashley is not in the main event. He's not anywhere near there. He's not touching that. Okay, he's in a fucking shitty feud with fucking Sami Zayn. If he goes up to the fucking main event, I'll be done. I will die in laughter. Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley. No, see? No. Not realistic. Not realistic. No. Rollins versus Lesnar. I don't see this one at WrestleMania. SummerSlam, yes. Mania, no. And he also says, out of those, I'd want Cena versus Taker or Seth versus Lashley the most. Are you nuts? Anyway. Also, I don't think they'll do Rollins versus Zayn. I think they could set it up perfectly with the amazing year Rollins is having by giving Zayn a massive push after he possibly screws over Kevin Owens, but Vince needs at least one of his golden boys / girl in the main event instead of both being indie favorites. I would love it if that was the main event, though. Yeah, I know. I was just throwing it out there 2 weeks ago.
But, you know, it's nice to dream sometimes, you know? Like, who wouldn't want to see the two indie darlings? Who wouldn't want to see Tyler Black versus El Generico in the main event of WrestleMania? Like, Jesus Christ. Think about that. Anyway. Question 3. Do you think John Cena will ever main event WrestleMania again? I really miss when he main evented WrestleMania every single year instead of Roman, honestly. Honestly, yeah, it was nice to see Cena main event over, at least over a guy like Roman. Do I think he will ever main event WrestleMania again? No. No, I don't. I think his time is up. The young guy's time is now. He can't see the main event. It's not his time. So, yeah. It's probably going to be Roman against somebody else next year. Question 4. How long into the Omega-Okada 4 match do I think the first fall will happen? I think that the first fall will happen. I think they're going to play off of their first match. And I think the first fall will happen at 46 minutes, 45 seconds. The second fall will take place at the 60-minute mark. And the third fall will take place at about 75 to 80 minutes in. You watch. I'm calling that right now. It is June 1st. Okay? That's 8 days from now. This fucking match. So, you watch. Also, do you think Cody costing Kenny will ruin the match? I really hope that doesn't happen. I really want the entire match to be Okada and Omega going at it alone with no interference or crap like that. If Cody Rhodes first off, I thought that feud was done at Supercard of Honor. I thought that was done then. But if that fucking blonde-haired motherfucker, who by the way looks fucking goofy as fuck, as a blonde by the way, you look retarded. If he interferes in that and ruins another classic, I swear to God, he better not. He better fucking not. He will ruin the match, at least for me. And your final question. How would you have felt if WWE announced back in 2013 that the main event of WrestleMania 30 would be The Rock versus John Cena 3 in a rubber match? I would have shot myself through the jaw, up through the brain, and died instantly, rather than see that fucking piece of shit match for a third fucking time. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Also, who would have won the match if it happened? Cena. I think that's obvious. So, also, he says, Batman Reborn will be on YouTube on my channel, man. I'm actually making it with MS Paint and Windows Movie Maker. Looking forward to your answers once again. Alright, well, keep a lookout on It Is Raining Blood's channel in the near future for his movie, Batman Reborn. Yeah, that's right. You check out my boy's videos. Seriously. There's a lot more views and a lot more subscribers than he has. I'm telling you right now. Go follow him. As soon as you're done watching this video, go follow him. Seriously, do it. Anyway, thank you, dude.